They hated my lawn gnomes. I turned it into an army. Part 2. The retaliation. The first night, I deployed a modest dozen. Just enough to make a point. A little crowd of ceramic comrades flanking Harold like a gnome honor guard. I arranged them in formation, some kneeling, some saluting, one holding a tiny welcome sign like a shield. My daughter even crafted a tiny flagpole and stuck it in the mulch bed. The gnome rebellion had officially begun. The next morning, I drank my coffee from the porch and waited. At precisely 9:12 a.m., Karen showed up. Yes, that Karen. HOA president, clipboard, sunglasses, power walked her way up the street like she was doing recon for a drone strike. She stopped in front of our house and just stared. I smiled and waved. She didn't wave back. Instead, she pulled out her phone, took a few photos like she was documenting a crime scene, and kept walking. That afternoon, I got the email. Dear resident, we've observed continued non-compliance with Section 7.2b regarding front-facing decorative statuary. Your recent additions exacerbate the issue and suggest willful defiance. We are escalating the matter to the Architectural Compliance Committee. Failure to comply will result in fines, legal review, and possible lien placement. A lien. For lawn gnomes. That's when I knew they were serious. But what they didn't know was so was I. The next wave landed on Tuesday. 22 more gnomes. I placed them under bushes, peeking out from hedges. Some stood in a line leading to the front door. A few crouched near the mailbox like ceramic burglars casing the joint. One gnome held a tiny picket sign I made from popsicle sticks and Sharpie. Gnome justice is garden justice. Every morning, Max, our retriever, barked at them like they were new recruits. My wife, begrudgingly amused, started naming them. We had Clive, the sunbathing gnome with tiny shades. Gerald, who was mooning the street. Flagrant violation, she joked. At least blur his butt cheeks. By Thursday, the HOA had stopped sending letters. They started hand-delivering them instead. Karen showed up with 2 board members and a folder so thick it needed a rubber band. She knocked like she was issuing a warrant. When I opened the door, she didn't say hello. You've violated the code, repeatedly. This is not a joke. I gestured to the gnome holding a kazoo near my feet. Tell that to Kazoom. She didn't laugh. Danielle did, though. I had already looped her in. After all, this wasn't our first HOA rodeo. She was reviewing their bylaws line by line, highlighting every vague phrase and unenforceable policy. We were just getting started. The gnomes weren't coming down. They were recruiting. Subscribe for Part 3.